welcome to my channel, Pretty Pink Soul Movement. I'm Michelle Cool, and today I'll be doing your what should I focus on in 2021 life advice, reading, guidance in consultation with your guides, your energy, and the universe's energy. So the feel I get for next year is actually we're going to be focusing more on fun, and yes, again, it's going to be about personal development, but it's going to be a lot lighter than what we've previously been focusing on. Obviously the last few years have been quite heavy, but astrologically there's been a change with Saturn and Jupiter, which Jupiter is the planet of abundance and expansion. So I feel like the energy is going to be a lot lighter than it has been, and the more that we focus on fun in consultation with transformation, this heavy dense energy of 2020 and the previous years will shift, and we'll be more in focus with our purpose, more in our soul alignment. So it's going to be very exciting. Yeah. So I wanted to do this reading for each of the signs. Please remember to check out your sun, moon, and rising, because there'll be more information there for you. So this is kind of, I've shaped this as a little mini life coaching session, soul expansion session. So which is right, it's important to check your sun, moon, and rising. If you don't know what your sun, moon, and rising is, hop on to Google, go free natal chart, plug in your details, your date of birth, your location, etc., and it'll give you a little snapshot of your sun, moon, and your rising or / ascendant. How I've structured this reading, we're gonna pull the cards, and it's going to be, the first one's going to be what should you focus on. So we'll discuss a bit about life purpose, or what should you aim for next year. Two, the animal cards, we're going to figure out what animal energy you should best work with or emulate in order to progress next year. Three, we're going to discuss what you might struggle with and obviously how to shift out of that energy. Four, we're going to discuss what plant or flowers or flower essences you are best to work with next year, what's going to help aid you to get you to where you need to go. Five, we're going to discuss the best crystal or crystals, because some of the piles have more than one, to use next year, which will help with your healing and emotions and general transformation process. And six, we're going to discuss what's the best color to work with to help you with luck, or what kind of energy you should adopt to help you progress your soul in 2021. So please remember to give this a like, and we'll get into the readings now. Hey my water babies, lucky last. I thought I'd be really excited to do this reading last, and I am, and you're my first nighttime reading. Exciting, although I'm a bit blinded by the light, but that's just what we are, we get blinded by the light, right? So we'll start with Scorpio. Let's tune into your focus for 2021. There might be a bit of delay because I'm a bit blind by that light. Oh wow, so you got South Node, life's debts. Virgo, I analyze. 11th house of friends. I feel like there's a lot of transformation going on in your 11th house in 2021. Goddess of balance, equality. I create and foster reciprocal relationships. So yeah, to do with relationships, 11th house, or friends. That is a form of a relationship. We've got the little star divine. My inner child is whole and complete. And we've got the priestess, embody. I am an embodiment of the divine feminine. So I'm definitely feeling like a rebalancing of the divine feminine in 2021 for you, which will be a focus. And it could be like a subconscious focus, but this could bring it into your consciousness because we're discussing it right now. So there's a connection between your inner child, like inner child healing and inner child reconnection. You could have already been doing this, but I'm feeling like there's a new level of it, almost like you're absorbing your inner child within you, instead of, I feel like previously your inner child may have been cast out in the past, like trapped in a moment in time. But I feel like because you're going to focus on giving your inner child more attention, and doing the things that bring you joy and being quite playful in 2021, that you're going to call your inner child, the lost pieces of your inner child, back into you for like an ultimate healing. So you'll be in your divine feminine energy, or yeah, I'm being asked to speak like it's already happening. So yeah, you'll be in your divine feminine energy, which is very healing, and you're going to be more nurturing towards yourself, which is going to literally coax your inner child back to you, which is what you need to feel whole again, because on a subconscious level you don't really feel complete, which is really sad, but you know, it happens. So I get a feeling after I'm saying this, you're kind of analyzing that a bit. Be like, ooh, okay. So you're gonna have a deep think about this. If you've got your journal, please journal down what I've said if it resonates with you, because it's something you'll have to focus on and work through in 2021. And this is going to like karmically balance your energy. This is going to bring you just more joy and fulfillment. And just taking the time out to do that. I mean, it's coming up a lot for all the signs, the whole creating that space and that time, that sacred space and time to cultivate your sacred energy. And that's done through the form of rituals and self-care and eating well and focusing on your spiritual growth and your evolution, and focusing on the things that your soul wants for you to do this lifetime. So this could exclude some friend groups, but I feel like if you have struggled with friendships and relationships in the past, I feel like you balancing your feminine energy and bringing it up to like more of a higher consciousness and calling back your inner child is going to make you more complete, and therefore you're going to draw more fulfilling and sustainable relationships to you. So that's pretty exciting for 2021. So that's going to be your focus, obviously you, and then you automatically, law of attraction, you draw things to you. So we've got the South Node, the life's debts. If you've had difficult relationships before, it's due to like a karmic rebalancing. It's been the soul contracts for you. I need to clarify that as well. You guys are telling me to clarify that. I just get it's a lot of 2021 is going to be karmically balancing for you between, you know, the good and the bad and the pretty and ugly and the fair and unfair, and just like all the trials and tribulations you've experienced throughout your life. Yeah, light and love. Like that's what's going to bring more to you 2021. It says your purpose is to bring the divine healing light and love to this world. So I feel like that's what's going to happen when you're balancing these energies out and focusing on inner child healing and inner child work and just making yourself more fulfilled, but by yourself. So we've got the animals card here. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. So this could be something related to your purpose, or this just could be something that just makes you happy and fulfilled. Caring for animals, you might want to volunteer, or it could be that you have animals and you're just going to spend more time with them and nurturing them and taking them for walks and things. It's something to do around animals. Animals really, your inner child loves animals, as you already know. So if you don't have a pet, I suggest getting a pet, because something cuddly, because that's what your inner child is screaming out for. So we've also got, so I've got the speaker card. I'm thinking like the animals wise, you could be like an advocate for animal welfare. That might be something you're interested in. Just speaking out, I think, for, and this came up in one of the other groups, but not the animal rights. It was more environmental rights. So check out your sun, moon and rising as well. But I think you're speaking out for what is right and what is wrong. And you're really letting go of like an old self that told you to shush up, basically. You're really letting go of the past shackles and not speaking your truth and not saying what you really think and not standing up for what you believe in. I get the feeling your focus for 2021 is standing up for like your inner child. Like it could almost be you speak up to a parent and say, you know, this is how I felt growing up and I didn't appreciate that. Not placing blame, because that's not going to be healing for anyone. But just saying the things that you've always wanted to say is going to be really healing for you in 2021. really speaking out, I'm getting. And we've got the author card here too. So you could be teaching other people how to do this. Whatever you're passionate about, the areas you feel passionate about, it could be law of attraction. It could be, you know, about animal healing and, what do you call it? Like an animal psychic even, like, or almost like, oh, like I'm hearing like a bird's just flying past, a children's psychic, which isn't really any different to obviously a normal psychic, but literally like specializing in child. You might have studied child psychology, but as well as being like a spiritual teacher and focusing more on child healing, like child Reiki, or communicating with children because they don't always know how to communicate with us. Well, that's really interesting. And that could end up being written a book about it, like how to, you know, there's all those wonderful books. I know my sister was showing me all these psychological books about how children, like I think there was one on anger, and it was telling them it's okay to show anger, but how to show it in healthy ways. So almost like, I'm sure they probably have them, but you know, it doesn't really matter. Like you can write your own. Because each of us has something to say in our own way that people will resonate with. But almost like a spiritual psychology healing book for kids, and teach them how to express themselves. It could be around animals as well, like if animals have passed over and that they're still around you, you know, things like that. Well, I'm getting a lot of ideas for you. You might have to come to some coaching with me. That's usually what happens. I channel ideas. I'm great with other people's ideas, not so great with mine. And this is ultimately going to bring you in lots of abundance for you on all levels. Like I feel like your purpose is really going to click next year, and you're going to follow your dreams, and just you're going to get like an idea will sprout and you'll be like bam, and then you're just going to go and just action it and do it, and it's just going to roll it out. Like it's going to be quite instantaneous for you, Scorpio. So let's see what you might struggle with. We've got devotion, we've got concentration, and we've got loss. So I just feel like this is a lost part of yourself. It's reliving some of your childhood traumas and grieving for the parts of you that were left behind, and that's something that you actually really need to do. And you do need to be devoted to this. And your concentration might waver, but you really do need to focus on this healing in 2021. Let's see the animal energy that you need to... Look, there's 2 crows here. Where'd it go? Crow, which is a fantastic spirit animal and like a catalyst to change. And we got the crow again. So this could be your spirit guide, your animal guide. So look out for crows. I remember when I was starting out, like on a second leg, I call it, my journey, like starting to be a spiritual teacher, so 4 years ago, all I'd see was crows everywhere. They were everywhere. I even had a crow attack me like a magpie. Like I had my sunnies on my head walking through a park, and it literally went dunk, and usually magpies only do that. So it was almost like, oh, there's change. Look up, listen up, you know, it's coming. So I feel like that's what's happening for you. So you might see the crows and welcome the crow energy in. Google how to work with the crow energy, but sit and wait for the change to come, because it is coming, and you'll know, like your intuitive sign, you'll know when you need to shift and when you need to move, when you need to action, when you need to meditate, things like that. Okay, so let's see what plant medicine you need to work in. We've got the detox, which is understandable. So the dandelion. So either grow it yourself, buy the plant, take a screenshot of this, meditate on it, or call in the energy of the dandelion. This is going to help you detox all these old emotions and move past any barriers or blockages that you have. Let's look at, okay, you guys got heaps. You've got 3 crystals to work with. Spirit quartz, which is just beautiful. So this protects and shields your aura. It also repairs damaged aura. So if you can get a hold of some of this spirit quartz, that would be very beneficial for you to work with this energy in 2021, because it's really going to help repair what's been taken from you. And we've got raw morganite. Love morganite, of course, because it's pink. So this is very healing, and it is it helps you with compassion, and it's also a promise of kind and fulfilling future. Repairs like the heart chakra. So I think definitely this is something you need to get for next year and work with that crystal. And kyanite. So this will help you meditate if you lack this, I guess, what would you call it? I think we all do. Like we find it hard to meditate. So to help you keep your focus and attune to like higher levels of consciousness. And it helps align all the chakras and get this balance to your masculine and feminine energy. So this would be great to use after you've done your inner child work and your healing. Fantastic. And let's see what colors you need to work with. Oh my God, look, we've got lemon and gold, and the gold talks about attracting abundance. So I feel like this is a process, literally we've gone step by step on what you need to do. So after you've done this healing, my root tick just scared the crap out of me because I'm basically sitting in the dark with this light around me. Woo, my root tick's just gone off. Okay, I'm all right. So loud noises. So yeah, this is a process that you need to go through, and then you're going to attract abundance with the color gold. So just visualize the gold washing over you. This is imperative that you do this after you feel like you've gone through the processes we've discussed and you've healed. See, for all the other piles so far, it's been in conjunction with, in consultation with the advice I've been given, but you need to leave this to the end till you feel you're healed. For the gold, for this lemon, you can use that now. It says access innovative thinking, which is what you need. It's like total Aquarius energy. I think this will help you detox and clear your energy with that plant, which was it dandelion? And look, it's yellow as well. Yeah, snap. So use these together and then visualize plant medicine, and visualize yellow cleansing you in the shower and washing away any ick down the drains. So I hope that helped you, Scorpio. Please like, share, and subscribe, and check out your moon rising as well. So we'll get on to Cancer. Hey, Cancer. Hey. Let's see what your focus is for 2021. Let's get down, son. Okay, we've got 6 house of routine. Virgo energy, moon, and soul. I think it's my favorite card of the Astro deck. Uranus, genius. Things are looking good for you. The mystic, magic. I weave my magic and surrender to the universe. Ooh la la. The inner temple, life lessons. I go within my shadow for deep spiritual growth. Oh wow, the Diamond Star, destiny. I focus on service and follow my higher purpose. Like, doesn't get much better than that, Jack. That is so cool. Wow, this is like psychic, purpose, soul connection. So I think Aquarius energy, just like that. Breakthrough after breakthrough, just like you're gonna hit your purpose like on point next year, like crazy. So the key for you is to follow your and follow your routines. I feel like you already know what you need to do. If not, you're gonna hit 2021 and like in Feb, and it's just gonna all land, and it's gonna be like a domino effect. You're gonna go bang, 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 bang. You know what you need to do. It's not. We all have like different cycles in our life, and it's all different life purposes. So let's not get hooked on just the one purpose. I just have to feel like I have to give that disclaimer. But something that's going to excite you is going to happen next year. So that's exactly what you need, right? I've just picked up the life lessons card. So you might fear away a bit from your shadows. Go deeper. That's the message. Go in deeper, and that's where you're going to find the treasure. Is basically what I'm going to be told. So establish your routines and follow them. You'll know the processes once you get to that point, and your life lessons are the key to your future, delving deep into them. Wow. And it's really that's going to connect you to your soul following that process. It's going to connect you to your soul self, like your real self. And you're going to get instruction from there because you're already highly intuitive, highly psychic. Like we've got the moon card, we've got the mystic card. Like you're able to co-create your future, the future that you want now. So don't be afraid of that, because it's like Wile E. Coyote energy, pure genius. Like you got this. Like you got this. It's like pretty much smooth sailing. You know that doing shadow work, sometimes you don't feel so crash hot, but you're going to have so many breakthroughs after it, like the whole Uranus energy. You're going to hit home runs. So just go in deeper into what you think you're struggling with, and then it'll be revealed to you because you're just a shiznik. And then it's going to literally take you towards your destiny. Like, boom, you got this. But let's see what you might struggle with in 2021. We've got the protection card, the moon energy again, order, manipulation, optimism, practicality. So that was linked to the whole routine thing. So call on Virgo energy. See where Virgo is playing in your chart, where aspects, and use the right cycles in conjunction with the moon. You might have to speak to an astrologer. But there's going to be a right time for things. So if you follow the moon cycles, that's something you probably have to study in 2021 if you're not already. And with alignment with that, you're going to figure out when your energy is right to be practical, because you might not like it. Being a water sign, like you probably won't like it, to be practical. But this is what you need to push you through into your dreams. And then you'll start to feel optimism. Otherwise, you're going to struggle. You can't jump from 0 to 100. You need to follow the practical plan. Don't even, just because you're psychic, don't even think you can try and manipulate spirit. Like, the whole bargaining thing. We've all been there. If I do this, you give me this. Like, not really asking, telling. So watch out for those subconscious sabotages and demands to the universe. And you're just going to struggle with the whole order thing. You will get it in order, but you're just going to have to shake things up and do things different to how you normally would. And you might feel like people don't get you or understand you, but you're protected. Focus on that moon energy. Like I'm seeing like the whole family thing there. You might feel like family don't get you. That's for some. But just focus on your plan anyway. Now let's see what energy you need to call in. So we've got the hawk energy. So it's literally new perspectives, flying above the head and like overhead, and just waiting for the right time to find that, nice, tasty, mousy, and go in, grab it and get what you want. So that's what's going to happen while you're being practical and doing your day-to-day stuff and keeping things running. Like you're going to know when the right time is to act. Let's see what plant you need to work with. Ginseng. So this is for endurance, and this is what you need. So if you're struggling, should I say when you're struggling? You need to work with the energy of this plant to help you get through the boring, menial tasks, the everyday stuff, the practicality, which you probably don't like. This will help you get through. So call in the energy of this plant, buy some ginseng and drink it, or take a snapshot of this image or print one out off the net and focus on that during meditation. Let's see what crystals you should work with next year. So we've got, which one's this one? Amber. Oh wait, I'm gonna write this down. Okay, so this balances the emotions and brings you good luck. So obviously you might feel like you need some of that. So grab some amber. Then we've got the tiger's eye. That was here. So this, can you see it? Sorry. This builds up strength and courage to overcome your fears, which is obviously what you need. To move past your own limitations. Yeah, get you some. And then we've got selenite. Pretty. So this rejuvenates the feminine energy, connects you to the moon and the goddess Selene, and helps you bust through blocks to access like your higher intuition, higher consciousness, to get clarity through your intuition, which would be obviously what you need. So let's see, what's the best colors to work with? Apricot. Rejoice and laugh. You're going to need some of that rejoicing and laughing. After you're probably going to feel a bit shaken up from having to do too much structure. Let me know by the end of 2021. The year is still young. So learn to rejoice at where you are in your life, where you've come from, and incorporate joy in everyday life. Discover your sparkles. This is like calling in blue and water. So if you ever feel like you're a bit run down, rejuvenate yourself, I think, in water, and then call in the energy of blue, like when you're having a shower or when you're in the ocean or when you're in the lake or whatever it is for you. This is going to be quite soothing for you, as well as lavender, which will connect you to your body, mind, and soul. So call in the energy of lavender when you feel disconnected from yourself, when you feel like, oh my God, I don't know what to do next. You just need to calm down, you know, pop some lavender oil on you. Work with lavender, flower essences and things like that. That color will calm you down. See, even though I'm talking about it, I've calmed down. So thank you so much, Cancer. Now we're going to go on to Pisces. Pisces. Yeah. Let's do this. All right, Pisces. My beautiful Pisces. What do you need to focus on in 2021? And we've got you need to escape. We've got the 12th house of escaping. You probably all know. So like on the zodiac wheel, from, 1 to 12, 12 being Pisces, like 12th house Pisces, oh, how funny, I was just about to say this, and we've got the world card here too. All right, stop channeling so much, Michelle, focus. I'm just so excited. It's literally completed a life cycle within a life cycle. We've been through so much. You've been through, each sign multiple times, right? So you've got accumulation of all the signs, traits of all the signs, bits of all the signs. You have a lot of wisdom more than, say, other signs. Like, I'm not like trying to toot the Pisces horn. It just is what it is. Like, we have been through so much in our life. You're probably feeling tired right about now. That's because you're ending like accumulation of life cycles, like all at the same time. Like, bam, 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 bam. I'm hearing 2022, like there's a lot ending right now. So you're probably bloody tired. So rest if you need to. Like, it says escape, which, for the meaning of this card, escapism isn't meant to be a good thing, but I feel like you literally need to escape to rejuvenate. You just like need a timeout. If you don't rest, this is when issues are going to happen. So you'll notice if this message is for you, because you're going to start trying to force things and the universe is going to go no and stop you, or you get a cold or something. So just like don't even get to that point. So yeah, 10th house. Oh my God, it's exciting. The world. Like literally, some of you are going to shine, but it's just like, to me, this is like the Wheel of Fortune card. It's very exciting. Like something must be happening in your 10th house, to have a look. But there's going to be some like public recognition, and I'm super duper uber excited for that. For all of us, it's just going to be acknowledged, even if it's like, with your partner or in the workplace, or just whatever industry you're in, whatever you're doing, you're going to be recognized. And it's just, I'm trying not to swear, fucking exciting. The Oracle, surprised to see this? Not really. Forecast, I'm the Oracle. My intuitive insights flow freely. Do we need to say no more? Like, you're just on point next year. Like, I think you're starting to believe in yourself a whole lot more. Your intuition, I think the recognition. Oh, why have I got hair on my face all of a sudden? I think when you start to receive some sort of form of recognition, which you probably haven't your whole life, this is going to just make you feel more confident and make you want to move forward. But remember to balance in the rest. Mirror, reflect. I hold the mirror up to see, accept all of me. You're gonna like really accept all your dark and light aspects and learn to love yourself for exactly who you are right now. And like literally, isn't that like hashtag life goals? Imagine getting to a spot where you're just like, I just love all of me. I don't care if people don't love me. I love all of me, my jiggly bits and all. Like you're just gonna, you know, love all of you, and that's just amazing. Oh my God, co-create the sacred orchid. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessings, and I think because you're accepting yourself, all of yourself, you're going to just draw so much to you, like severe high priestess energy. Oh my God, this is so exciting. I'm glad I left this to last. Oh my God, we've got the shining star glow up much for 2021. That's probably your process. It says, I no longer dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. If that isn't 10th house energy, legit don't know what is. Oh my God. I'm so excited. Gateways of light, infinite. I have unlimited access to the divine mind. Is just total higher consciousness, like connection to the moon, especially like just I don't know, why does this word manipulation keep coming out? I don't know why, but I have to say it. Manipulating energies with the cycles of the moon and not manipulating in a negative way. Doing what you came here to do because you've accepted your power. You're like, okay, yep, I see my awesomeness. I see my awesomeness in my light and my dark, and I love myself anyway. Therefore, you're able to use the energies of the universe that you're being called to use. And I didn't even notice the moon in the background. Moon energy match. Okay. So what you might struggle with, restlessness, flirtation. Pisces are such flirts. Resistance. Independence. Appreciation. And that's the thing, if you haven't received appreciation your whole life, your body, like your energy is like, oh, I would reject this, like, you know. So just note that down, that this could be a challenge for you, and force yourself to say thank you, and then say to the universe, more of this, please. Like, you're going to have to force yourself because you're not used to it. Influence, like you literally will probably realize you have influence on other people. And I feel like you'll use your powers for good and not for manipulating outcomes of things. Difference there, hey. Independence. I think, okay. No. Okay, some of you may be still codependent on certain areas or people or things in your life. So that, will change in 2021. You're going to shift that energy. And I think sometimes this is the resistance card. I think sometimes you try to force things your way, like even with the whole like flirtation card, like sometimes you might like a challenge and you force friendships or relationships just because you like the challenge, not because you actually want that person. Like, oh, it's like a cat playing with a mouse. And you could feel restless because, say, if your universe is saying you gotta rest, and you're just like, nah, I'm gonna go over here and do this anyway, and then you're gonna get shut down by the universe. So shut down. So move. The animal energy you need to work with is a total slow and steady progress wins the race. You know, with your whole glow up and stuff like that, you're not going to be like the tortoise and the hare in a race. Like, you're not going to be racing to the finish line. You're going to make slow and steady progress. And this is when the universe won't halt you. Move slowly and steadily, and you'll have more luck and abundance than you would trying to race through like you normally would. Let's see what plant energy you need to work with. We've got stimulate, guarana. So call in the energy of this plant, or you can consume the guarana. or buy the plant. Oh, and here we've got progress. Campaign. See that? That's going to help you with maintaining a slow and steady progress. So call on the energy of these plants and work with them throughout the year when you need them for their assigned meaning from this reading. Now let's look at the crystals you need to work with. Orange sapphire and Apache tears. So orange sapphire. Where's the meaning for that one? Oh wow, it's about self-mastery. Shocker. Not really. Oh my god, that's so cool. Like you've achieved so much by yourself. You've been, you know, slogging it for lifetimes and this lifetime, and you're about to get rewarded. So we've got spiritual wisdom and insight, a lot of clarity, intuition coming through, and wise discernment and use of power, like spiritual power. Because the universe is literally, I'm seeing Saint Germain and Jesus, and they're literally going to give you initiation to mark this occasion. And legit, it happens around like the 1st of Jan. Yeah. So look out for that. That's exciting. And then we've got Apache tears. So this opens you up to self-acceptance and higher spiritual connection and qualities, and gives you deep wisdom and protection like you need anymore. Like this reading is nuts, like hands down. Like I've left it to the last. This one's the best one. I usually do Pisces first, but I'm so happy I left this last. Oh my god, this is like freaking unbelievable and magical. So let's see what colors we need to call in. Chocolate. We can eat the chocolate. Call in the brownie color. Like it's very nourishing and nurturing. Sorry about the ring light. It says nourish your body and soul. It's just like about taking time out for you. So you can do that by eating the chocolate. Because, you know, you're just killing it next year. In 2021. So yeah, eat the chocolate or call in the energy of the chocolate to work with you if you know, you're in your glow up, so you don't really want to put on some extra kgs. Silver, call in the energy and color of silver. Be persistent. Okay, so now I've given you so much information. The universe is basically saying, can you be trusted with this information? Because we told you what to expect. So don't be sitting there going, is it going now? Is it around the corner? Don't do that. Be persistent and just focus on the things that you need to do. Like the things I've said here, the suggestions I've given. Check your moon and rising as well, or sun, or whatever. Wow, and then we've got the jade, take action, like the energy of the trees. You might be wanting to do some like tree medicine. That might be something you need to research next year. Like I just feel like your psychic powers are like off the hook. You're connected anyway. I really don't need to give you much advice. Like you got it. You've done all this hard work leading up to this point. Like next year, just be like, okay, tower moment, whatever that happens. Boom, something's exciting happened. Whoop, whoop. Cool. Next minute, you know, something else might cause you to be a bit imbalanced. You're like, it's okay. Been through worse. Got this. Like you're just going to adjust your energy and go with the flow. And that's what the universe wants for you, because you don't, well, next year, you're not going to see anything as good or bad. It's just going to be indifferent. It's like, yeah, that's cool. That's not so cool, but you know, I'll just roll with it. I can work with this. You know, it's just like, you're just going to roll with it and you're going to be rewarded for that. Like you're going to be a lot happier if you haven't up until this point, you know, and then you're going to know when you need to rest and when you need to take action. And I just really feel like your focus for 2021 is soul alignment, but you already know what to do. Like you got this. This is amazing. Thank you so much. So excited for 2021. Woo woo. So please like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Tick the bell notification that lets you know when I've uploaded videos, and killing it, Pisces, killing it. All right, I'll see you next year. Bye.